How to fill out our membership registration form. Welcome. In this tutorial, I'll guide you step by step on how to correctly fill out the membership registration form. Let's get started. First, go to the personal information section. Now, enter your personal details. Type your full name. For example, John Smith. Select your gender, for example, male. Enter your address. For example, 123 John Street. Type your city, for example, North York. Enter your postal code. For example, M2J1K8. Type your telephone number. For example, 416-123-2123. Finally, enter your email address. For example, john@hotmail.com. After that, go to the beneficiaries information section. Remember, this section is not about you. It is about the person who will be your beneficiary. Enter your primary beneficiaries. Full name, for example, Sarah Smith. Telephone number, for example, 416-123-2111. Email address, for example, sarah@hotmail.com. Next, you'll see a question asking if you would like to add your spouse or partner's information. If you want to add this, select Yes and continue to the next page. Now enter your spouse's personal information. Full name, for example, Maggie Smith. Gender, for example, female. Address, for example, 123 John Street. Telephone number, for example, 416-123-3323. Email address, for example, maggie@hotmail.com. Then enter your spouse's beneficiary information. Again, this is not about your spouse, but about the person who will be their beneficiary. Enter the beneficiaries. Full name, for example, John Smith. Telephone number, for example, 416-123-2991. Email address, for example, john@hotmail.com. Then click Next to go to the following page. You will now be asked if you have any dependents under 21 years old. If you have dependents, select Yes and proceed. For each dependent, fill in the details. For example, Dependent 1. Name: Rukia John. Gender: female. Date of birth: May 12, 2012. Next, enter your dependent's beneficiary information. Full name, for example, John Smith. Telephone number, for example, 416-123-2991. Email address, for example, john@hotmail.com. Before you submit the form, there are two important confirmations. First, check the box to acknowledge that you have read, understand, and agree to the terms and procedures defined in the Nguzo Articles of Association. Second, check the box confirming that all the information you provided is true and correct. By checking these boxes, you also authorize Nguzo to verify your information if needed, and you understand that providing false information can lead to disqualification or cancellation of your membership. Once everything is completed and both boxes are checked, click the Submit button to send your registration form. That's it. You have successfully completed the Nguzo membership registration form. Before submitting, always double-check your details to make sure everything is accurate. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your registration.